Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of TD 101. In this episode, you will be shown how to draw a square given the length of one side and how to draw a square given the length of the diagonal. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's start with a square, and the square that we're going to draw today will have one side being 60 millimeters. So we are going to draw a square ABCD. And one side will be 60 millimeters. So I'm giving AB the measurement. And once I give the measurement for one side, you will automatically know the measurement for the other side, since a square has all sides being equal. We also know that the angles within a square is 90 degrees each. So a square consists of 4 internal angles, all of which are 90 degrees. So let's start by drawing line AB. I'm going to draw a construction line, and on that construction line I'm going to indicate a point called the A. Then from point A I'm going to measure B, which is 60 millimeters or 6 centimeters. So this is point B. After I've constructed or measured point B rather, I'm going to take my compass and I am going to construct 90-degree angles both at A and at B. So you take your compass, put it at point A. You can construct the angles individually, or you can construct the angles together. Let's do it together. So I'm swinging the compass both at point A and B. So I'm having point 1, point 2, point 3, and point 4. Now, I'm going to open the compass a bit wider to facilitate the arcs that I'm going to get at the top of the semicircle. So I'm swinging, putting the points at 1 and 2, swinging 2 more arcs. This is point 5, and putting it at 3 and 4 to get 2 more arcs. This is point 6. So now I'm going to draw a line from point A through point 5. I'm going to draw another line from point B through point 6. And the final step, well, the penultimate step, meaning the second to the last step, is I'm going to open my compass to 60 millimeters. This is another way of measuring a line. The first way is to use the set square. The second way is to open the compass to the measurement that you want. So from 0 to 6, I'm going to place the compass point at A, swing an arc, place the compass point at B, swing an arc. Now if you realize, once I've done that, I've now created point C and point D. So once I have all 4 points, I can now go ahead and brighten the square. So I'm brightening line AB, line BC, line CD, and line DA. And there you have it. That's drawing a square given the length of one side. We can also draw a square given the length of the diagonal. And in this case, the length of the diagonal will be 90 millimeters. So this is the square. Let me write this down quickly. Square A, B, C, D. Now, the measurement that I will give will be AC. AC will be the measurement of the diagonal. And that, as I've said before, is 90 millimeters. So, as usual, I'm going to draw line, a construction line. But since we are not given AB, I am only going to indicate point A. All right, the thing that we have to note now, the diagonals within a triangle, a square, they form 45 degrees with the line. For example, from A to C forms a 45-degree angle with line AB. So that is the case for all squares. So I'm going to construct a 45-degree line or angle at point A. So as usual, we know that we need to construct a 90-degree angle first. Now we have points 1 and 2. And using points 1 and 2, we are going to create our 90-degree angle to swing two more arcs, one from 1, one from 2. Now this, I'll call this point 3. Then after drawing this 90-degree angle, I'll get point 4 here. Then using points 2 and 4, I'm going to use that to draw or to swing the arcs to form the 45-degree angle. Now this is point 5. Now you can use your 40, let me use my 45 degrees square for this, just to show that it is indeed 45 degrees. All right, so this line is the diagonal. And since we know that AC is the diagonal, we can now measure this line 90. And this point is C. Now, since we now have points A and C, we can now go ahead and find points B and D. But how do we do this? In each square, there are 2 diagonals, 1 and 2. Now, in order to find the second diagonal, we have to bisect the first diagonal. When we bisect a line, the bisector line will form a perpendicular. Both diagonals in a square, only for a square, not a rectangle, is perpendicular, meaning they form a 90-degree angle. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to open our compass to more than half the length of AC. So about this should do more than half the length. and we're going to find the diagonal, or we're going to bisect to find the other diagonal. So we swing the arc over the, or from both sides, right? So we get these 2 points. I'll call this point 6 and point 7, and I'm going to draw the other diagonal. And 6 and 7. I'm drawing a line through 6 and 7. Now that is the other diagonal. And if you realize, this line and this line, they are touching. So we did not know where B was, now we know where B is. We did not know where D was, now we know where D is. Because remember, we have to find a 90-degree angle at A, which we already constructed. We used the 90-degree angle to construct the 45-degree angle. So this is point D. This is point C. Now, some persons, what they would do to find these points is they would open their compass, put it at the center where the diagonals intersect, put it at point A, and they will draw a circle, and automatically that circle would pass through points A and C, and it would also cut the second diagonal at B and D. So even if these lines were not extended to cut the second diagonal, you still could have found that point. So there are 2 ways, it doesn't matter which way you choose. So the final thing now is to brighten all the lines, starting with AB. This is supposed to be B. Then BC. And you don't have to brighten them in any particular order. I'm just choosing to do this for the sake of the explanation. CD is the next line. Then DA. And there you have it. The construction of a square given the length of the diagonal. Once you are given the length of one diagonal, you're automatically given the length of the other diagonal, because diagonals in a square are equal. I hope this video was informative. Please subscribe if you have not yet done so to receive further content. Please like the video if you have learned from it, and please share the video so that your friends can also get this knowledge. Have a good day.